Hello. There is always that thing that you've never done, you've never really get that courage to do in life. And sometimes it may even be something as simple as, starting that business, writing that application, uh, going for that interview, maybe pursuing that course, maybe learning how to drive and all that. I think for me, it has always been holding the camera the way I'm holding and saying hello. It's always hard. I've done so many things. I've written blogs. I've done many radio interviews. I've done uh, I've done feature stories everywhere. But as the behind the scenes guy, I'm always a person who lets the words speak for them and all that. But this time, very many people have always pushed me to try video. Of course, I've always been against it because I've never done it and I just don't know how it would come out. But well, I decided, what about I give it a shot. So this is my first ever video I've ever been captured in saying anything, unless somebody took it without my knowledge. And this being Mashujaa Day in Kenya, and also being my birthday, I thought, what about I do something special for myself, and I finally beat this scary thing called confidence for writing, for basically doing videos. So this is my first ever video, and for those who don't know me, my name is Victor Wambani. I'm the CEO of Valuable Homes Ltd, basically a real estate company based in Kakamega, whose main vision is to change how real estate is taken in Kakamega, is seen in Kakamega, and how people invest in properties, and not just there, but also spreading it across to the construction sector, how interiors, people take interiors, and all that, both vertically in terms of integration and also horizontally in terms of making sure as many people as possible are able to access opportunities in the real estate sector and also invest in the right way. Having said that, there are also a few things, there are also a few areas that a few challenges that we really want to handle. One of them being the issues of lack of trust in the sector, in the western region, and partly Nyanza. You see, most of the real estate companies that we know of are based in Nairobi. They have projects up to Nakuru, going back that side. So when you're coming to these upcountry areas, you are most likely going to deal with individual brokers, agents, and all that. And the moment you're dealing with an individual, the level of trust is always in question. Let's say in 5 people, you may maybe end up dealing with 2 people who are trustworthy that you can actually work with. But then there is that portion of individuals who are out there for selfish gains, and they have led to many investors losing their money and therefore losing confidence in the sector. And that is some of the things we want to change. But the major reason why we actually started Valuable Homes is to start changing this mindset in Western Kenya, where people believe in employment. People will tell you become a teacher because you are assured of employment and all those things, which is not a bad thing. But look at this scenario where we have 20 people just looking for 1 or 2 opportunities coming up, and you see that causes a lot of issues, and also opportunities become rare, and all these issues of corruption come in. But now what we're trying to do is encouraging people to also consider entrepreneurship, one of them being doing these kinds of business, real estate. And real estate is one of the areas we really encouraging people to join, because there are many opportunities. You can become a real estate agent and dealing in properties. You can become a property manager handling rental issues for landlords, and you get a fee. At the end of the day, you can also get into construction sector. You can become a contractor. You can become, you can even run a hardware and end up supplying all these materials to construction sites. Apart from that, you can also you can also you can also become somebody who can help investors when they're coming around. Let's say research in terms of which areas are the best for investment and all these things. And all these things, we are looking at mortgage. There's so many opportunities there. We are looking at surveyors. We are looking at just people getting into business that can help themselves and others who want to venture into real estate the right way. That is one. The other thing we are trying to encourage people to get into real estate is because of how different it is compared to these other sectors. One of the areas, one of the reasons is, if you're looking at a sector like the retail sector, it's very capital intensive, because to start a shop you need cash. Let's say you're putting in 20,000, and on the onset you have expenses that you must take care of. One of it being you have expenses that you have to take care of. One of it being rent, because you'll, at the end of the day, you'll have somewhere to store your things and also display your things. You'll need a license to do all that, the county license. uh, you also need money to take the stock, and also it will take time before the business catches up, right? But then if you're looking at real estate, there are so many opportunities that you can actually take care of, take advantage of, without necessarily having to put in startup capital as such. One of the areas is becoming a real estate agent. Yes, registration is important, but also look at it in terms of, in any business, it's all about leverage. For instance, the reason why a landlord has leverage in real estate is because when it comes to property investment, it's because they have the capital to buy the land and set up the property, right? But then there is one key element to that. They are looking for tenants. So if you have, let's say, build your brand, and at the end of the day you can get tenants for these kind of landlords, then automatically, one, as much as they have the money to do the properties, they still need you to make sense of that investment in terms of getting tenants there. You don't need money to do that. We have Facebook, we have all these platforms, we have WhatsApp that you can take advantage of to make sure you leverage, you build leverage for the same. Another area that we are looking at is buying and selling properties. In this case, we have somebody who is an investor who has money that can actually buy the land, or can actually deal in the properties. But then here you are, who can market the same properties and get who can manage the same properties and get buyers for the same, and at the end of the day you get your commission. And all these are opportunities through which you can make money. So this is a simple reason why you should consider real estate. And apart from that, there are many other reasons that you can actually think of. So thank you, and stay tuned. We'll always try as much as possible. I'll always try as much as possible to post videos as much as I do blogs on the website. So kindly subscribe and share your ideas on areas maybe we can on areas maybe we can feature, and the kind of interviews we'd like to see here, and as much as possible. Yeah, thank you.